So this is probably going to be a short video for all you introverts out there. This is from a fellow introvert to you. One of the reasons I got into YouTube was to help people. I've been lucky enough to be around amazing people who've helped me overcome some personal challenges, and I thought that YouTube would be a really good place for me to do the same for others and have a larger scale at some point. This has been a trigger for me, I guess, since Sunday morning when I was out with a good friend, Dan. He's a photographer, a fellow YouTuber, and we were conversing and shooting the first episode of Cameras and Coffee for this channel. We're talking about approaching people on the street and just talking to them, as I mentioned to Dan that I was quite introverted and that just isn't something that I'd be comfortable doing. He was taken back. He was surprised to hear that I was an introvert, or I am an introvert. And so we wrapped the conversation up, had a great cup of coffee, got on the streets. We're both mic'd up, and I've got my camera on a gimbal, and we start to walk Sydney streets. This is Sunday morning, probably around 10:30 a.m., so it's not exactly, rush hour busy, but there's quite a few people on the streets. And if you haven't seen Dan shoot in person, his style is quite a bit in your face. He has the camera, he comes to your face, and he takes an image and he kind of walks past you. So it's quite confronting. If you're the subject, or if you're out with him and you're shy or introverted, it's a bit challenging to watch. And we had a close call actually that day of a gentleman who just kept staring at him for quite a bit after he had taken a photo of him. Anyway, at some point he just stops and goes, "Hold on, I thought you said you were introverted, and how are you filming me on the street and not really feeling that pressure that an introvert would feel?" I didn't really have an answer for him at the time. It's been something that I've been thinking about ever since, just trying to figure out why, how I did that, because it's really unlike me to just have a camera on a gimbal, and be on the streets and have a lot of attention on me. It would make me feel quite uncomfortable. And I think I know why. I think it came down to my immense focus on making sure Dan was in the frame as we were walking and talking. And also the fact that I really wanted to have the conversation be conversational and be natural and comfortable and organic, so it's not forced or uncomfortable or too structured, and it really wasn't. So that huge amount of focus really on making sure that I was getting what I wanted at that day, from that day, I think helped me get through that. And also my crazy desire to want to be successful with this channel, with the people who have been so supportive so far. I didn't feel that pressure. I do feel that if it wasn't for the desire to be successful, for the focus that I had on making sure that everything was going really well, I would have probably really struggled. So if I was just me out on the street trying to make a video of some sort, I would have really struggled. So in conclusion, if you're an introvert like me, and to be fair, I've come a long way. 5-6 years ago even would have been a lot more difficult for me to do anything like this. To even look at a camera and make a video and put it on YouTube would have been just something that would have never crossed my mind. So if you're an introvert like me, be patient with it. Do try to push yourself out of your comfort zone once in a while. Do practice speaking out in public. Do practice going into events that are around people you don't know, and it's probably going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But the more and more you do this, the snowball effect happens. You build up momentum and you build up confidence. And with that confidence comes comfort in situations that would otherwise make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel like everyone's looking at you and everyone's judging you, and the anxiety that comes with that. So that's my advice. I've gone through this myself. I'm an introvert. I still am an introvert, just to a different degree, to a lower degree. It's taken a long time to get to this point, and I still have a long way to go. So I hope this is helpful, and let me know what you think. If you want to have a chat about this, let me know. I'm happy to have a chat to anyone about this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.